Proto Man mode category, which is a little bit different. So Proto Man takes double damage and double knockback. So it's kind of like an insane run, and I don't think too many people do it. I know some guy who's not here. Not
some
sure
guy.
What his name is.
It's also
Guy who will remain nameless.
Hashtag just call me Bobby Blacktastic.
There you go.
He's gonna do this run at Smash the Record. I don't know what that is.
so it's a DLC. Proto is DLC. For
Yeah.
this one, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
So I think it costs like $2 and adds a whole different perspective on the game. So.
Yeah, they went back to their roots a little bit with this game and movement. Like Mega Man is just like 2, where you can't
so
slide and stuff.
Countdown, I guess. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey. But Proto Man, he can slide and he can charge Buster. So there's some slight differences, obviously.
Also, he starts with Jet and Coil, which allows this stage to be worth it to go first. Since Splash Moment is the boss that is weak against Buster. But in a classic just Mega Man category, you have to normally wait on these bubbles, which take a long time. So we come back later with Jet. But with Proto Man, you can start with Splash, and it makes the route much more clearer, I guess. It's more obvious that this is the...
I'm actually doing a different route.
Oh.
Right now, the current fastest route is Tornado first.
Okay.
But either way, like, you can still use Jet to your
Yeah.
advantage in both stages, so...
Yeah, normally stages that you wouldn't ever see for a long time anyway in the Mega Man route, just because you don't have Jet. And those stages, it's just not a good idea to do without Jet, so...
So this, like, Agawak actually starts with Splash first, in his old route. But I'm actually mixing together both of the routes in this route, so... It'll be pretty crazy. I like to wait a few frames to grab that Jet. Otherwise, you get too low and you can't grab the ladder properly. And right here, I'm going to switch to P-Buster so I can get a full charge in on my first shot at Splash 1.
Switch will take 6 damage.
I think so, yeah.
For a fight having no RNG, it's
Nice.
unusually hard to do it consistently. So yeah, Mega Man 9 is the first like 8-bit classic Mega Man since from like 94 all the way to it came out in 2008.
Right.
So it was one of the earlier. It's kind of started off the classic reboot, I guess, trope of a lot of game franchises that are kind of doing that nowadays. And they did a fantastic job. I mean, this is an amazing game. It really captured a lot of the great elements of the classic games.
And it's only $10.
Yeah,
You can get it on Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, so many options for different ways of playing. But the Wii version's the fastest, just because screens load faster on the Wii for some reason.
Even though it has the worst online capability and leaderboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, for being a 2008 game, it's like unspoiled unspoiled for the newer sort of gameplay. It's just raw, old school. These guys just... So, Proto can only have 2 Buster shots on the screen normally. But when you switch to Jet or Coil, it's like you're Mega Man. So it's more advantageous usually to just have Jet out like all of them.
Yeah.
Try to sort of the metal blade of the game. Very versatile, very high damage. Well, okay, in general, Mega Man 9 has just many really effective weapons. Every weapon has great utility.
Yep.
You can always find use for it. No jumps.
Yo.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. really great pattern. Sometimes he jumps, sometimes he doesn't. And he doesn't have a tell for his jump, so you want to catch him on the first frame of his jump and hit him in midair as well.
It's a pretty fortunate consequence of the route is being able to fight Concrete Man with his weakness, just minimize the RNG potential, because it's a common starter in the Mega Man route, and takes much longer to kill than with the Buster.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is a great stage. I think this was this in the demo, or the song was in the trailer or something? This was one of the...
Yeah, the song was in the trailer. The demo was Concrete Man's stage.
Demo was Concrete Man, yeah. The Buster Jams, the requirement.
Indeed. Oh yeah. Oops. I tried to concrete something.
So yeah, Mega Man, a lot of classic Mega Man games are known for their glitches, but Mega Man 9 and 10 are relatively solid. Like there's not a whole lot you can take advantage of glitch-wise, but the one thing that does stand out in Mega Man 9 is concrete zips. When you place a concrete block, it acts as like a solid tile, and if you trap Mega Man or Proto Man underneath it, like it doesn't actually become solid until it hits the ground. It can push you forward like the length of the tile. So it's it's not Mega Man 2 zips, but
Yeah.
you take what you can get as
I
far
actually
as
came up with those concrete strats this morning.
Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't seen it yet. It's what is it? It's common to do zips off of like shooting an enemy and then having the block drop on top of you.
Right.
Doing a zip just off of the environment is much harder.
Off the speed of your slide even, yeah. So I dash in here, because he can jump.
Oh, nice. Alright.
Yeah.
Still alright.
Is like Proto Man's sprite is a little bit wider, so you have to be really careful dodging in between those tornadoes.
Yeah, it's already really hard as Mega Man.
And then the double knockback as well, you gotta be careful with that too.
Yeah, so it's not only like 50% more damage taken, you get knocked back like twice as far.
It's crazy.
What if you slide into an enemy and take damage? Does it make you
Still,
sit still?
it still knocks you back.
Still knocks you back. Okay.
So yeah, I grab the tornado because it's Magma Man's weakness, and then I have concrete shot to get me through the stage as well, and it helps with the mini boss fight as well. So
Yeah, concrete shot is really powerful. It's the most, I think it's debatably the most powerful weapon. I mean, it can be fired quickly, and it does 3 damage per shot. So against mini bosses, which typically have like 15 health, you can just smash them down real fast with a concrete shot. But since it's also used for zipping, it's kind of you gotta choose really where you really want to use it. And in this stage, it's like an intended mechanic to freeze some of these beams.
Nice.
Oh, that strat is so silly.
yeah, I was worried about that strat, but smooth.
No problem.
Smooth.
Nice.
I was gonna go for the Sanyo Dragon. So I want to have 4 concrete left, and then I'm going to shoot the boss with 4 concrete, and then I'm going to switch to tornado. Just because double hits don't actually are consistent. And
They're a myth.
pretty much. So there's my 4 shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible to strike Magma Man twice with a single tornado blow, but I'm not familiar with exactly what causes
You have to hit him on like the first frame of his jump, and then after his iframes end. That's sort of the theory, but other than that, it's kind of random.
Yeah, not reliable at all.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't happen enough that even you can feel like you can fluke it off every once in a while. Like, it's super rare to have it happen if you're not even knowing what you're probably going for.
Yeah,
So.
I've only seen it like a handful of
Yeah.
times.
Right. So there's like a few ways of doing the start of the stage. You can use tornado, you can use coil. I like the coil method. And right here I'm going to switch to magma. Just 'cause it's faster to go through these, I don't know, machines that... Whoa.
Oops. Proto, please.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
And magma is generally a real powerful weapon. Arguably stronger than concrete shot. If you get close enough to enemies and bosses, the shots will sort of stack, and I think will do up to double damage. I'm not sure if it's necessarily triple damage, but it certainly does way
At
more.
least-
if
at
you're
least two, yeah.
Point blank, yeah. And charged shot and uncharged shot will both count towards that. It's a nice backup for bosses too, because you can always do 2 damage a shot against bosses if you shoot them point blank with the magma bazooka.
That's correct. Ouch. That Stomper is dangerous because he does 16 damage to Proto Man. Which is like more than half your health.
And that Stomper had 10 HP, and you can see how quickly the magma bazooka just destroyed it.
Just take that a little bit safer because I didn't have much health.
I like how that tune and then the stage start tune is straight ripped from Mega Man 2.
Yeah. They really wanted this game to be a lot like Mega Man
This
2,
tune,
so...
yeah. Some
Get your weapons
fan
ready.
service straight to the most popular Mega Man.
Also bees.
Yep.
Greatest weapon ever.
Not the bees.
And I get those bees because at the end of this stage, there's a part where if you like miss a jump, then it'll take you towards a spike wall, and you want to use bees to get out of that.
Oh, okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Proto Man mode exclusive.
It's just a little safety precaution. Also, you want to spend as little time in the menu as possible in Mega Man 9, because the menu's really slow for some reason. It's like 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah, if you're perfect, it's like 1.5 seconds. I kind of once.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's slower than every game except for 6.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's about the same as 4. Yeah, they didn't. Capcom seemed to completely forget that they had fast weapon switching in 8.
Yeah.
Who knows? But they brought it back in 10.
Again, the usefulness of concrete.
Oh yeah, and the application of Proto Shield. Whenever Proto Man's in the air, you can deflect projectiles.
Oh, slid the wrong way there. Huh? It might just be like signals.
Stuff like that.
That's the thing I was talking about with
Nice. Shoot that concrete
Nice.
off midair one tile slide. Like, he's a
Yeah.
bad.
There's some interesting tech you can do with Proto for sure.
Oh.
One swoop. We didn't have 2 swoops. It's okay. Galaxy can lose a lot of time depending on the pattern he gives you. If he flies up, you lose like up to 10 seconds maybe.
And that's just a sampler of the RNG in this game. It has not even begun.
It's the royal sampler. Yeah. Money.
I'd buy that for $1. Real talk, best Mega Man 9 song. Yeah.
I like Galaxy, but it's just me. It's like a toss-up between these two.
It's good.
I'm compelled to like force my favorite music choices on people. So.
Fair enough. So here's where Tornado Blow like really comes into play for Proto.
Oh yeah, this is trivialized.
And here I just want to do like a short hop out, so I get a damage boost so I can slide right away. And even here, I use a tornado so I can jump up. Oh, I used a little bit too early. Anyway, I start right here, so it's not that big of a drawback. Oh.
Oh, and it was
Oh,
you were
no.
one screen before the mini boss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a huge drawback. I know. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do.
I just thought that falling green stuff was money.
Yeah, it's cash.
Cash.
This is the backup
Good
strat.
backup strats. Wow, no problem. Just wanted to encore my favorite song. It's alright.
Exactly. More of it for you.
The cheese ball.
So here, I'm gonna switch to bees, and I'm gonna draw out the cheese ball with bees. I'm gonna shoot 4 shots into him, not 3.
Yeah, those guys are kind of random in how they move.
Yep.
Right away.
I think you can manipulate them by the pixel you jump into the screen,
Okay.
but it's really only a theory. I don't really know how it works. So I'm gonna stop that guy with Black Hole Bomb and take a very dangerous damage boost.
Jewel Man is a very controllable boss fight.
Yes.
Basically, he only responds to what you do.
Oh.
And
It's alright, it's still got 5.
Yeah.
That's good.
And by forcing him to jump, it sort of resets the I want to say it's like an inverse of iframes. It resets the Black Hole Bomb's ability to do damage. So a single bomb can do multiple hits against Jewel Man that way by forcing him to jump.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't understand how it works, but
Black Hole Bomb's a pretty interesting weapon. It's it can be used as a fail-safe. If you could erase pretty much any projectile that's being fired at you.
yeah, it's neat with Mega Man. You can Black Hole Bombs emit shots, and then walk in front of it, and then do a concrete stuff. If you switch to concrete, it's pretty neat.
Huh, okay. Like basically right through them.
Yep. So in this stage, the movement is really, really important because it's on a global timer.
Yeah, the Yoku blocks, their cycle sort of starts when you begin the stage. So any slowdown or if you reach the Yoku blocks at a consistent time, they'll be at a predictable termination.
Oh, yeah. I sort of messed it up anyway. I'm gonna take a convenient game over here, so I get back my tornado.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see those strats.
Convenient game over. I was like, I didn't think I picked up any extra lives.
Yeah, I
so.
don't think so. I mean, the proto head is pretty identifiable.
Oh yeah, like it's on my shirt.
Oh, hey, yeah. Represent.
Oh. And I think that might be we might be getting signals
Oh, okay.
messing up my inputs. It happens sometimes.
So, maybe we can't do a wired solution for this.
I think Enel actually has a wired controller, but I don't know.
pick up GameCube controller. I can okay, maybe because it's WiiWare.
Right.
I've never tried it.
It's just black hole mountain for
Yep, you get to see it eating those projectiles.
eating that cannon.
Nice. We're practically at a checkpoint now.
Yeah.
We're home free. So I want to grab this E-tank because later it's very useful.
Yeah, we've seen enough people in like the Mega Man relays struggle with sometimes the capsule fight as Mega Man, and dealing double damage to Proto Man makes it even more of a danger. So having the E-tank for the final fight is a really nice thing to have.
It's just a notoriously difficult final fight
Yeah.
for Mega Man.
Really
the amount
like
of
hard to
damage
do
while he does.
damageless and fast, so it makes sense to. Oh,
Man, that was so smooth.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if you have the dual satellite deployed and you're close to him, like you're fine, but yeah. That
But
one.
sometimes, yeah, because Proto Man's Buster is shorter, you have to get even closer to him, which is really dangerous for the amount of damage he does. Oh, I got another shot. So
Here we see some of the. Oh, okay, you can charge. Mega Man can stand there, yeah, that's a larger hitbox. Nice.
okay.
sometimes, man, sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting stage with the Yoku blocks on a global timer like that, because at the very end, like right before the end,
Yeah.
you're required to have them in a certain position to proceed. So it basically gives the stage a sort of frame rule. Like you can
Yeah.
only save time up to these seconds at a time if you can beat that cycle at the
Yep.
very end. All of the Wily stages in this are very difficult. So, and in this game, it's the Wily stages are all designed such that you have to use Rush Jet and Rush Coil, and often a few of the special weapons to proceed at all.
So weapon management is very, very tight.
It's weird not having the music start until Proto Man comes on the screen.
Yeah.
This is the whistle first, like. Whee.
Ooh, toe.
Crazy. Yeah. Another convenient game over.
Get it out,
Yeah.
get it out of the way.
Yep.
Exactly. Oops.
That was one too early. Oh.
Yeah. There's that knockback.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, I think, okay, in this game it was primarily Inky Creates composers that made all the music. I think it
Yeah.
still had a couple of classic composers.
They did. They had the composer for Mega Man 2 on for a couple songs, I think.
Takashi Takeda, I think.
Controller, start working,
Oh,
please.
jeez.
This is fine. It's not fine.
So where's the checkpoint?
Right after the mini boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were almost there.
Oh, it was
Mean
the dragon,
checkpoints.
yeah.
Also, this song is really good too, so hearing it again is not a big deal.
It's,
And I'm just gonna
let's
hop over
listen
here
to
and-
the Mega Man 9 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Run. strat is so ridiculous.
Gotta save those frames, right? There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Oh boy.
Skiff in the top.
Yeah. Grace bonus.
So this boss, the spike barriers?
Spike
Pushers.
Spike pushers.
Spike
Yeah.
barriers.
Something like
I
that.
don't know. Don't know the official name.
It's a pretty, it's a really unique boss. I think everyone kind of considers this to be really annoying of a boss fight. But it can only be damaged by pushing these spike balls into them, and they have almost like iframes when you shoot the spike balls, so they'll only be pushed back if you hit them while they're vulnerable. And it can be hard to get like a rhythm down. And another small aspect is each time a blue one is destroyed, it's replaced with a red one, and they push the spikes further, but at longer intervals. You can also use other weapons to push. This boss sort of has weaknesses in that different weapons can push back the spikes at different lengths. And it's a real interesting boss in game time. It's probably one of the most interesting parts of the game.
So you want to have a very consistent mash that's still quite fast, but you can't go all out mashing because it'll just push it right back.
Rhythm is a much better way to go, and you kind of have to distribute your shots between all of them. And another small thing is that if you push it back while it's being shot by the spike pusher, it cancels the pushback.
Right.
And so there's a lot of optimization potential in that boss fight. So we are the robots, right? Great
Yep.
theme. This is a real tough stage. It's very long. And it requires a lot of special weapon usage to proceed. Like a forced one tile wide gap with Portaman, that was really nice.
Just gonna wait for him.
Sick.
That jump always scares me. Nice.
You in there? So here I just kind of manipulate these guys' movement and get as many slides on as possible as well while I'm doing it. I'm gonna grab that just because the damage is so real in this mode.
Super scary, right? No problem. No problem.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess the slide jump kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit. More one tile slides.
Hey, no drops. That's rare.
So recently I found a little bit of a glitch, I think, in Mega Man 9. Like when you jump down like a platform and you hit the edge of the platform while shooting on the last frame possible, like kind of like that, but you clip the platform a little bit, then you'll fall much faster than normal. So I try to do that in some places.
Okay.
And it saves like half a second on that big fall there if I get it right.
And this game is highly, highly optimized, so anyone can find any time savers or anything that reduces like RNG, please speak up. And this is a pretty unique boss. It's 3 separate parts. Each one has a full life bar but takes like double damage. So it's a little longer than a normal boss fight, but it's kind of interesting. It's having a multi-phase wily boss. And this thing's laser is one of the higher damage values of the game.
That's good.
Yeah. It's crazy. And here in the next stage, I'll actually be taking a hit from a stomper, so you can see the full effect of the damage. Just because it's the fastest strat. So I go here, and then I
Oh,
backwards damage boost.
it's like Alien Wily.
Yeah, pretty much.
The elevator swag is a requirement.
Yeah.
So this stage introduced a lot of like low ceiling spikes. It's kind of deceptive. You have to really be comfortable with your jump height to make it through some of this.
Absolutely.
So that's a particularly tough jump.
Oh,
That's it.
that's alright. You just kind of have to take damage there. You can fall through those spikes if you're lucky.
We get our first M tank in this. Are you get an M tank? Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, I actually used it at the end of this part though. Use it right here. As this
Nice.
guy's jumping in.
Nice.
That's a super scary room. Like low ceiling spikes, one tile wide gaps, and tons of enemies. And when you throw in slide jumps,
That guy who can kill you. Right there.
and the guy that does 16 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So this boss is neat.
Twin
You want, yeah. You want to get him in one cycle, so you cancel out your black hole bomb shots to do that. And you use a visual key to get the first shot there.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
this one.
Almost.
It's hard because you have to cancel, and then you have to.
Maybe you like deploy and then activate
Double shot,
and then
yeah.
pause. Yeah.
There you go. That loses about 20 seconds.
It's a big time loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really tough to do. I mean, you only have just enough time to get all the black hole bombs off. It's 5,
Right.
4,
5. Yeah.
a lot.
1, 2, 5.
And this is the casino. This whole stage is a total nightmare as for RNG.
Oh yeah. I actually have to grab more black hole bomb here.
Oh yeah, because of the improvisation.
I missed a shot, yeah.
Nice.
I guess only use 2 against Jordan, right?
Let's go. 2 swoops.
2 swoops, let's go. This is it.
I believe.
Oh. Oh! Nice.
Thank you, Base Galaxy. Now we have underwater bees.
They're the worst kind.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Not too bad.
They worked for me. For sure. So sometimes Pugman can give you a weird pattern in the refight. He'll, like jump at you or whatever. That was a nice pattern.
Yeah,
Sometimes he'll just stay put.
Yeah,
But
Plugman can do so many different things. He is crazy.
Yo, nice.
Nice.
Yo. 3 fight slow.
Two sevens on the slot bar, waiting for the third.
Yeah.
Too bad there's like 256 different outcomes on that one
The
side.
third one is rigged to shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna see some of the 2 damage magma bazooka there against the non-weak boss.
Nice. Yeah, basically what we've been alluding to. Capsule is a terrible, terrible fight when it comes to randomness.
Sure is.
Yeah, this is a tough call.
So-
Best final boss music. Really, like,
Also Dino Wily.
you got this, man.
Yeah. Ooh, that's alright. Nice.
I don't think I want to go for my early hit.
Nice. Nice.
Yo, nice.
Alright. So now we see if it ends quickly or not quickly.
You literally lose like a minute and 30 seconds if he doesn't like you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they.
look for Proto, 'cause his buster is shorter,
Yeah.
and you want to dodge his shots too.
Yo, nice dodge.
Hitbox is larger.
And again, just paying attention to like how much damage he takes from hits. Like that's why we grab the E-Tank.
Time.
Oh!
I can't count.
Shoutouts to Magnum Peach here, you know.
Time.
Time, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
That's a good rally.
Considering the controller problems, not bad.
The refights were
Like-
almost perfect. Like, comfy man.
And my record is like 30-36, so it's still, for how hard that run is, it went well, I think.